I looked at it and nikamwambia kama nifikisha 250, thank you Jesus, I will thank God. Akaniambia hey, by the way you did your exams, did you feel like utapata 250 and above? Nikamwambia mimi sijui, I tried my best, but my best ni ile yenye So I'm just saying that so that she knows that I had a little bit of high expectations, zile yenye nilikuanga najua ni mchezo nimeput in it. So with that akaniambia, okay, can I tell you your results? And I was like, and I can remember my big brother was there too. He was there, they checked together with my brother. So nikamwambia, yeah, I don't mind knowing these exams. Hey guys. So hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is D. So guys, before we continue, I'll just ask you kindly just bear with me. The sound is awful. There are a lot of cars, a lot of activities happening down there, outside there, because I live near a road. So yeah, so please just bear with me. So guys, again, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Damaris. It feels so surreal, guys. Like mi sijaifikiria I can never do like videos or anything like that, but I thank God for this opportunity and I'm loving each and every moment of it, for sure. Just talking to you guys, sharing my life with you, my experiences, the small experiences that that I feel like I have, and my family, my space. Yeah, so I'm happy to share with you guys. And so guys, today I want to talk about Kcpe. Students did Kcpe this year, and on Monday they were released. And so I want to congratulate each and every candidate outside there who did their Kcpe. Ulifanya your best, and so let God do the rest. There's one thing, I know a lot of people, I'm not saying like for me this is how it worked. I didn't do well on my Kcpe. God is my witness. I didn't do well, but I found out that your talent, knowledge is power. That's number one. You need knowledge. So study hard, study smart, and do what you can. And also, if you have an opportunity, go to university, do a degree or college, do something, because outside here you'll need that knowledge. It will assist you somewhere. But for me it's not the same case. It's not the same story, but I thank God for where I am right now. It has taken his hand. So guys, I want to tell you a story how I was on primary. I was this kid who didn't mind at all about education. In primary I didn't I didn't see my education as everything to me. For me it was just getting out of the house and going to school. And so cause I was raised in a humble background, so in a humble home, so that was my safe space. In school it was a safe space for me, because there I will have friends, I will have people I could talk to, just get your mind out how you left at home, like knowing that when you go back there's nothing to eat. Like you guys, and we are 5 of us, mind you, we are 5 of us. And so for me, primary, it was that I was just a kid who wanted to get away from home and just go and spend time with my friends. So my education, I didn't do good. Let me say I didn't do good, but at that time I was okay with that. And I'm so happy that where God has destined me to be in, and I still continue. I know it's just like at the tip of an iceberg. I haven't seen anything yet. And yeah, and so I can remember, like when I was in primary, I used to come back home with no books. I just had covers of books, and I will go there. I will wake up in the morning first of all, and I didn't have any, like I didn't have, like, you know, when kids they usually have 2 uniforms and all that. For me, I didn't have any extra uniform, so I will go back home from school, nioshe hiyo, nianike. If it rains, it was rained on, and then I will just wear it, niende shule, nitembe. And then where we used to live, it was an hour away from school, so I would walk all the way in the morning. And sometimes we would wake up very early in the morning. You will wake up at around 5 and or 4:30, so that you can get ready, because you know, like by 7 you're supposed to be in school. Na kama si hivyo, nye mnajua tu kiboko tulikuwa tunachapangwa kwanza. By the way guys, shout out to the Kcpe alumni my classmates. I used to be in Kcpe primary. So yeah, so for me, I can remember when I did my Kcpe, I wasn't that keen. I wasn't that keen on what I was doing, on how life was going to be. I was just there, like passing time. It was like passing time for me. So when I was there, when we were told we were doing our cases, and so this is what happened. When the time for Kcpe came, I didn't have anything, so I'm so grateful to my mom. She tried her best during that moment, in that situation that we are in. She really tried, and yeah, so I got to have the most important thing. Say ilikuanga ni clipboard, set, nini ingine, pencils. Yeah, were we using biros during that time? Yeah, I think we were using biros if I'm not wrong, but I don't know kwa exams tulikuwa tunatumia. I think we were using pencils kwa exams if I'm not wrong, so that if you do anything wrong, you can able to erase with the eraser. So for me, it was just like that. So I went to the exams, ninafanya. Aki guys, I'm telling you, during that time you don't know how important education is, because for me, Mimi, I wasn't for real. And so I will go, so we will do our exams, and I'm like, I'm done with this day. It took 3 days to finish the exams. So for me, I just waited for that time. Then when we were done, I was happy about it. Now I can be able to sleep, I can be able to watch movies, I can be able to do anything that I want. I can be able to play, to go places, to visit friends and all that. So, and then that akimbuvi, hey, and then these guys wanaongezaga tu finyon, like it's sometimes it's so annoying like right now. But anyways, we appreciate where we live and where we are right now, and that is work. So mtu lazima ngangane na kazi yake. Yeah, so guys, I went, so it used to take months. I hope ni watu mnaweza kumbuka. Sisi tulikuanga si kama this time they are taking like 2 weeks for the exams to come out. But back then ilikuwa ina taking months, you know. So during that time hata una stress. You don't have any stress. Hautaki kujua ati ita take how long, ni mara ngapi, nini. So guys, mimi hata kwenye exams zilitokea hata sikushughulika. I remember I stayed for like 3 days. Hata sijauliza. I don't want to know how I performed or anything like that. So hey guys, my mom called me and she was like, Wambo, I'm like, have you, like, do you know what you got? And I'm like, hapana, I don't know, because for real I didn't know, I didn't check. I wasn't even like, nilikuwa zile za kenye tu ndapata nitapata, just like that. I was, hey, Mungu wangu, hey, God anatuanga faa nyi watu, hey, God anatuanga faa sana. So I can remember, like, she asked me, and would you like to know? And I'm like, yeah, but it wasn't that important to me. Knowing, not knowing, I was okay. So she told me that. So how well do you think you performed? I looked at her and nikamwambia, kama nimefikisha 250, thank you Jesus, I will thank God. Akaniambia, hey, by the way you did your exams, did you feel like utapata 250 and above? Nikamwambia, mimi sijui, I tried my best, but my best ni ile yenye, you know. So I'm just saying that so that she knows that I had a little bit of high expectations, zile yenye nilikuanga najua ni mchezo nimeput in it. So with that, akaniambia, okay, can I tell you your results? And I was like, and I can remember my big brother was there too. He was there. They checked together with my brother. So nikamwambia, yeah, I don't mind knowing these exams. Hey guys, she told me, uko na 204. I just looked at her, nikamwambia, 204. Okay. So guys, this is the thing. At that time, I didn't mind the 204. So it reached a point where, okay, so I joined a high school here in Zimmerman, some place here in Nairobi. And when I joined, I had to transfer from that school because there are some things that happened, like I had to get out of that school, then I had to go somewhere. That's a story for another day. I'll be sharing with you guys that story. And then now when I came back, I had to go to another school in Eldoret. So I was in day school, but now the one that I went was boarding. And so guys, the school that I went to, hey, guys, the school, like, you are to perform 300 and above, like the taking scores were 300 and above. So for me, when I went there, like, the person who took me there, he knew the owner. So, and I'll guys, I will be telling you that story and the reason why I went there, so that you can understand the reason why I went there. Yeah, that's that gap there is a story, so I wouldn't like to hear, because here we are talking about the results of Kcpe. So when I went there, the principal called me. I can remember I went there and nikafika majioni hivi during the evenings. And then the principal, now during prep time, the principal called me. Kaniambia, hi, you're Damaris. Nikamwambia, yeah, so welcome to the school. And I was like, thank you so much. And so guys, when I went, he asked me, like, what did you get on your Kcpe? Me innocently, the innocent that I was that time, the naivety, like, you know, I was just like 204. The principal looked at me akaniambia, have I had you well? 204? I'm like, yeah, 204. And he was like, wait, are you supposed to be telling me 402, or is it 204? So I'm like, no, it's not 402, it's 204. Hey, the principal just looked at me, he shaked, like alikuwa tu zile za he indicates different, because the people that, and I understood, because like in that school you have to have 300 and above marks so that you can be admitted in that school. So hearing that I had 204, it was very strange to him. And so akaniambia, and are you okay, because you know you are competing with students who have 400 marks and above, 300 marks and above, and there are students here who had 400 and above marks. And I'm like, I will do my best. I will study hard, extra hard. And yeah, so he told me, we will see about that, but you need to promise me that you will work hard, and if you slack behind or anything like that, you will just have to get a transfer. And I was okay with that, because their standards that were supposed to be met, you know. So I couldn't go there and like expect like differently or anything like that. Yeah, so I just said, that's okay, I will do my best, and if I don't, I'll get a transfer. And so he was like, okay. So yeah, and so by the grace of God, I continued in that school. And that's a story for another day, guys. I'll be telling you like my high school experience in that place. Yeah, so guys, again, I would like to congratulate all the students, and also what I came to learn about the Kcpe. I love my mom, the way she handled it, you know. And she told me, these weren't the marks that I wanted for you, but since you have this, just when you go to high school, do your best, perform well, so that you can be able to go to university. I'm sorry guys, there was a lorry passing by. So do well so that you can be able to perform well to go to university. And I was like, yeah mom, I'm going to do, I'll do my best. And for real guys, when I entered into high school, that's the time now when I saw the seriousness. And I was like, I'm not living for anybody else, I'm living for my life. And also, like, and please don't misquote me or anything like that, or don't nini anything, but I know there are people who are not smart in education, in books, who are not smart in books, but they are smart outside there, you know. And so what I believe is that God gives you strengths and weaknesses. We all both have strengths and weaknesses. For others, their strengths are in their books, and for real, God makes them to flourish in them. That's why we have doctors, we have astronauts, we have pilots, we have all these things, because these careers, they are determined on what you performed in your school and how smart you are in books, you know. But also we have farmers who are very like they are good with what they are doing, and they are earning, like they are able to bring up their family in a well of family, you know. And also we have these other people, like we have a lot of people who use their talent, and they go far, you know. And so I don't want to say that I wouldn't like to discourage anybody concerning education. And also I wouldn't like to I wouldn't like to say that, oh, if you have failed, you're not going to do well in life, because at that time that's how you feel, you know. At that time I didn't feel like that, but in high school it's ilinigonga, you know. And so, but I would like to tell you that you don't write your own destiny. It's God who knows your destiny, you know. And so there are people who are called to be ministers, and even they are asked to get out of the work that they are doing, so that they can go and spend they give their life fully to Christ, to serve him, you know. And they did well in their school, in their exam. So you don't know where life will take you. But there's one thing that I've learned when it comes to education: knowledge is power, guys. Knowledge is power. But for those who feel like they didn't do well or anything, like, because you don't know what the other person is going through in their family, a lot of things affect children. And for me, home wasn't sanctuary for me. Home wasn't a safe place. It wasn't a safe place for me. It was like I wanted just to go, because even I can remember, like, we will sleep hungry, and then when I go to school, that's the time where I know that I can be able to get a meal to eat, because I had friends who are so good to me. I can remember even somebody will just come invite me, Dama, come we share food, you know. And I'm not ashamed to say this, because it was that time. This is my life. that was my life. And what I believe is that when Christ takes you, like, you are being taken grace to grace, you know. And so I'm so grateful to God, how, like, the things that we went through during that time, you know. And I can't be ashamed with my past. I can't be ashamed, because at that time we were meant to be there. My mom, my family. So I wasn't like, I, I wasn't in the, like, my dad wasn't that much in the picture. But anyways, that's the story for another day. If, may his soul rest in peace, if I'll be able to tell it. But guys, you need to understand that some things are a little bit private, they are a little bit personal. So I'll see, we will, when we reach there, we will know if we'll cross that bridge. Yeah, so guys, for me, I'm so happy with the students. Guys, if you're a candidate and you are listening to this video, please take heart. Don't feel bad. Don't feel that it's the end of the world. It's not the end, it's just the beginning. And you're just a babe, you know, because most of the time we feel like they do, like, that those exams define us. They don't define us, you know. Yeah, and so just be encouraged. You can be anything. I'll tell you this, you can be anything you want to be. Put your mind in it, put your heart in it, and just press on. And guys, I know I've lived this life. I'll be sharing with you my life. And where I've reached right now, it's not me. It has taken the hand of God, guys. It has taken the hand of God. So yeah, so to all the I'm sorry, there's a lot of noise. There's banging, there are cars moving. Like, it's so, sometimes it's so annoying. But even I don't, like, I feel like I don't have time. Like, I've tried different times to video record. But anyways, guys, I didn't want this video to be this long, but just bear with me. And welcome to my channel. This is D. Let's do this. Congratulations, 2022. It's 2022 students. Congratulations to all the students. Even if you have gotten what marks, congratulations. You have reached somewhere. So, thank you. Bye.